The big story in the off-season, and now that the 2006 season is underway, is that the Budweiser boats are back. Following retirement of the racing team after the 2004 season, 3 of the fastest boats in the history of the sport spent the entire 2005 season sitting in the Budweiser racing team's facility in South Seattle. Then came word that Kim Gregory of the USA Racing Partners in Las Vegas had purchased T3, one of those boats. It was off to Las Vegas for modifications and a nice new yellow paint job. It's here, ready to run, with J.W. Myers driving. Then an even bigger story. Mike Weber, team manager for Ted Porter, new owner of the FormulaBoats.com racing team from Decatur, Illinois, announced that his boss was buying him 2 new toys, T5 and T6. So those boats were moved from Seattle to that team shop in Illinois, and they are here now. Same familiar red paint job, new livery, and 3 of the fastest boats in the history of the sport are back with us.
Thank you, Steve Montgomery. Let's take a look at yesterday's action.
6 boats scheduled to go in Saturday's Heat 1A. Jimmy King, our fast qualifier, losing power before the start, as did Greg Hopp, J. Michael Kelly, and J.W. Myers. Only 2 boats answered the bell. The winner, Ken Muscatel, in the U2.25. Rookie Kevin Aylesworth picked up second-place points, and Jim Hendrick got a word with the winner.
Not too shabby first competition of the Gold Cup. You come out a winner, Ken.
I'm real happy. You have no idea. We've had a good year, but we had little things go wrong all along, and we got out there, got a good start, and other guys had trouble. But part of it is being prepared and being in position to win, and we were.
Heat 1B, all 5 boats entered, answered the gun. Steve David and the red, white, and green Oh Boy Oberto making a great start for the folks back in Madison, Indiana. But in the first lap, the leader was Mike Weber, the FormulaBoats.com. Giving chase, the yellow boat is the U37, Jean Theoret and the Beacon Plumbing. And you saw him strike a buoy right here in that treacherous rooster tail turn, moving him from 2nd down to 5th place in points. After that, it was all Mike Weber, the veteran, bringing his FormulaBoats.com home in first place, 400 points.
Well, that wasn't too shabby. A 1-2 punch, you and your teammate.
No, it was getting kind of rough out there, so we weren't running any harder than we had to, but I knew Mike was out there, and I knew he was charging, but that was my first win ever in a Gold Cup heat, so I couldn't be more excited for Formula Boats and all our sponsors.
Gold Cup means a lot to a young driver.
It means a lot to anybody that's ever driven a race boat in their whole life. This is it. That's what you strive for in your career, to be in the Gold Cup and have a chance to win, and this is my first legitimate chance. We're going to make the best of it.
Heat 2A, rookie drivers David Williams and Kevin Aylesworth starting behind the field. That meant Jean Theoret, Mike Weber, and J.W. Myers would be up front, as they are right here. The early leader, Jean Theoret, problems for Mike Weber as he hooked his boat at the start. Then there would be problems for Theoret. He was told he had jumped the gun and was not the leader. He was indeed running in 5th place. The leader then, J.W. Myers, driving the U10, Miss Al DB Dodge, and he would cruise to an easy first place and 400 points in Heat 2A. 2nd and 3rd place going to the rookies, Williams and Aylesworth. Heat 2B, the early leader, Jimmy King, and the piston-powered Miss Chrysler Jeep, the red boat on the inside, that's Greg Hopp, and the blue boat, the backup Miss Elam Plus, the white boat, that's Nate Brown giving chase, but it was all piston power as the race became one for 2nd place. Greg Hopp, Nate Brown, and Mike Allen racing for 2nd, as it was all Jimmy King out front with piston power, the winner of Heat 2B.
And now, after one day's action, here are our leaders. Ken Muscatel's Michigan Mortgage leads the fleet. Surprisingly, 2 of the favorites, Beacon Plumbing and Miss Elam Plus, are 8th and 9th.